music played by the Islanders.
Yeah.
And one of the recent Islanders who came through the K2K radio show goes by the name of, or the alias of, he's kind of crazy. And there are like 50 of them in America.
Okay.
So what, do you know who that was?
No.
Madman State.
Oh, Madman State. Okay, yeah, boy. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Love to him, man.
Yeah, like he was like, he's like the plug for this almost like speakeasy type of platform. So yeah, like this is your first in-person interview.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Which is pretty cool. Which means we could literally talk about the beginning.
Exactly.
One thing I've seen on social media that that you're doing is this artist journey is actually quite recent.
Yeah.
And like what made you want to start it?
So I've been making music for like 10 years, like coming up to 10 years and stuff. But I went through this kind of like rebranding about 2008 when I started learning how to mix and master my own stuff. It's like I can give more to my music. Do you know what I'm saying? And then started doing that, and then I think 2020 just came out again during that whole pandemic, and then started dropping music, man. Yeah. And led us to here.
The pandemic, that's actually one of the maddest things we've been through.
I know, it's mad. It's crazy.
But how, like, it depends. Everyone says it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
it was like a reset, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a whole reset, innit? Like
almost like
Yeah.
So one thing I was like, yeah, do you know on your Insta post I want to ask those questions?
Yeah.
Was one of them what's your foot size?
yeah. I just ran the minute like I had 11 and a half. 11 and a half, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
big four for a young wolf.
Yeah, exactly, big four, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like I have some questions written down for you.
Yeah, cool, let's go, man.
I wanted to ask you, are you gonna be performing today?
Yeah.
Did you send your songs over?
No, I might send. I got my USB on me though.
Because if anything, what we could do, we could just plug it in. Do you what phone do you have?
I've got actual USB here, like with me.
Okay.
Got my hard drive, the big one. You know what I mean? Locked in, like.
Yeah,
I got one on my neck.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what? Okay, wait. So hard drive performance. Oh yeah, I've got questions in my hand, but this is. I was gonna ask these after the freestyle, but I'm thinking now would be a good time. Just while I get.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What? Okay, so let me give you a bit of a brief. So these questions are kind of to do with your stuff on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And without making it too easy, I can't tell you that part.
Yeah.
Alright, so question number one we have for the Young Wolf interview is, what song by DJ Khaled was released on the 1st of January 2011?
Oh, bro, I haven't locked into Khaled in a minute. This
is 2011.
Okay.
So you might
2011. Oh, I thought you said 24. I know. All I do is win. That's what I'm just gonna say that randomly.
All I do is win.
Yeah.
Win. Unfortunately, not for that question.
I already knew it was wrong. I just saw it, you know what I mean?
No, that's fair. So let's see. What does that ring a bell?
No, keep going.
Okay. There are three guests. You got DJ Khaled, Drake, Lil Wayne, and Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, I'm on one.
Yeah.
Is that 2011?
Yeah, 2011. That's exactly what I thought when I saw it as well.
That's ages, man. That's crazy.
12 years. No, 13. Wow.
I still think Wayne killed that song though. I think Wayne's voice was.
No, Wayne's goated.
Yeah.
Wayne's goated. Do you know one verse from Lil Wayne that I rate theirs is his verse in Ransom featuring Drake. He literally recites the alphabet.
Really?
It looks so easy. I get paid by the letter A, B, C.
Do you know Wayne? Like a lot of people don't put Wayne in their top 5, but
I
feel like the closer he comes to like ending his career, the more people are gonna have to start putting him in that combo. Because Wayne is like something else, man.
Even what he's producing, the artists he's producing.
Yeah, like even that alone is just like it's mental.
What was the name for the freestyle?
It's called PTSD. PTSD.
I think we got another guy coming in at 5,
yeah.
and he's got a song called Anxiety. I feel like those are related.
Today's one of them days, isn't it? Like,
it's life today.
It's life today, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is it PTSD radio? Yeah. That is sick. Do you want to answer the next question, or do you want to go into the freestyle?
I don't mind either way. I don't mind either way. The song starts a bit like, because there's a bit of a long intro in it, so it's a bit of a thingy.
A long intro?
Yeah, just a tiny bit of an intro. I don't mind going with the intro. It's up to you. Give you more of the feel of the whole song.
Okay, here's what I can play the intro like quietly in the background.
Yeah, of course, you're calm. Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, so while that's happening, I can ask you the next question. This is a bit of a random one, but finish the title of this book series.
Okay.
Yeah, so finish the title of this book series. It is finish the title of this book series. I've said that like 3 times. Dragon Riders of what?
Of the Storm.
Of the Storm.
Yeah.
Close. It's close. It's
I bet it's nothing at all that close.
No,
it's not in it. You're just giving me hopes, like.
No, like so. I don't know how to describe it. Should I just give you the answer for this?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah. No, got it.
Dragon Riders of Pern.
Oh no, I
never heard of that.
Nah.
But you've got an unreleased song, which there's an asterisk in it, so it could be Pern.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll get it now. Yeah, it's very smart. Very smart. I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
So, yeah, do you want to talk about that tune a little bit?
Yeah, which one? The one that we just spoke about now, or the one that's going to be coming up?
Oh no, the
Pern one.
Yeah.
Okay, that Pern one was literally just. I just wanted to be as creative as possible with that song. It's a bit of a wild song, so it's definitely not going to be one that could be released like publicly because all the radio edits that would be needed on that song. But I feel like it's more of a project kind of stuff as well. But it's also good to perform as well. Yeah. Like it feels good to perform. It gets people moving and stuff like that. I've tested it out a little bit, and yeah, man, I love the vibe.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's actually sick.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the stuff on my SoundCloud is just like unreleased stuff, which is like I'm thinking about dropping. I just want to see test it out a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, have you been performing these songs as well?
Yeah, man. Yeah, all over here, man.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, one random thing I wanted to ask you was, do you know you posted on YouTube something like you were on a train, you were supposed to film this type of, I forgot what type of video.
It was like sentimental, and then somebody just walks past and just cut the whole emotion out of the video, innit?
Yeah, that's what it was. People walking in front of the camera. Oh, man. I didn't get it because I've just gone used to people walking in front of the camera. Yeah. It's what it is now.
But that's what I feel like. That's what's happening now, innit? There's people that are like so into this online life kind of thing, and then there's people that are living regular life. You know what I'm saying? And they're all like merged outside there and stuff like that. And that's what that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna this is an interesting one. But it's to do with that third song you sent.
Yeah.
The phrase "not making it out of the hood."
Yeah.
What could that if someone would say that to you, how would you describe that feeling?
Oh, I feel like that's all mental though. That's all mental.
Yeah.
It's like a mental thing. Not making it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of it's a mind state. Basically.
It is. But that if someone would say that to me, I would describe it as feeling of hating.
Okay. Yeah. Very smart what you're doing there. I like the way you're doing that.
So that's usually how the questions go. On here, other than casual talk, but we could do casual talk after the freestyle. If you
I don't mind. Yeah, man.
Let's see if this is play. Is that sounding right?
No,
that is an advert.
I love that song. You know. I remixed that one, didn't I? I swear I done that a long time ago. I remixed that a long time ago.
Fully. I love you, man. That was jokes. Alright, we're just gonna wait for iTunes to load up.
Yeah.
And I don't have any other questions, so general talk we could do is, I'd say, so your journey, like, you, like, what's something in your journey that you wasn't expecting to happen?
You know, I think like for any artist, it's people listening to your stuff. Like I don't take that for granted. You know what I mean? Some people just expect it every day to wake up and people to listen to you. So I don't expect that at all. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's very unexpected for me. And that gives me more of a drive to be like, all right, yeah, man, let's make some more music, man. People are listening and shit like that. So it's a lot of stuff like that, really.
Okay, that doesn't sound like the freestyle, does it? Sorry, I didn't hear any of that last part. Okay, so
God.
I was trying to figure out how to do the PTSD freestyle song.
It's got that speaking at the beginning, yeah. It was that one.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean, it's a long intro.
Oh,
a bit of an intro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Sorry, so if you could summarize that, what was one thing that you wasn't
it's for people just to listen. Like, it's listeners. yeah, I know. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? To listen. Like, it's the listeners. Because, like, if you're an artist, like, you push so much sometimes and then, like, you don't know who's listening. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You could drop all this music all the time and yeah, you'll get your core, like, friends and family and stuff. But anything outside of that, I feel like it's just like, yo, you're lucky, man. You should take that on and be like, yo, do you know what I mean? I'm really doing something here and just try and build on that. That's how I've always seen it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't come in here with an ego or anything like that. Like, I expect listeners and shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I put it up a little bit louder for me?
In the headphones?
Yeah.
Is it cool if I play it from this?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I beat it smooth with the criminal ways.
Wait a second. It's getting reload.
I'm ready now. I'm ready. This is what it's like living right now. All of this stuff in it. Yeah, man. It's big. Yeah. Like, I should've known better than to play outside and from a violent place. The clips load up like YouTube, robbing in hoods and a corn slap with a bass. Been living zoo life wild in a concrete jungle, free all my animals caged. The life of a tug's either dead or jail, but I beat it smooth with the criminal ways. I should've known better than to play outside and from a violent place. The clips load up like YouTube, robbing in hoods and a corn slaps loud with a bass. Been living zoo life wild in a concrete jungle, free all my animals caged. The life of a tug's either dead or jail, but I beat it smooth. I see man wet from rain and shells. I was weighing up great white shark in the scales. The packs got around like TFL. I got my hands dirty, I cleaned up. They want me in a bunk bed sharing scales instead of getting bills of this Alcatel. My UAL line plug Campbell well. Running on campus swings like Bill. Paint the town red if I dip my brush. Flipped a quick bird, heard the cry from doves. Day in the life of a local tug. And way to country, this whip looks sus. Watch needs a flood, not my wrist in cuffs. The man them out, little diffused like plug. Big Wizzy Wolf aka Star Dog. Big bully teeth make this pit bark off. Like, I should've known better than to play outside and from a violent place. The clips load up like YouTube, robbing in hoods and a corn slap slide with a bass. Been living zoo life wild in a concrete jungle, free all my animals cage. Life of a tug's either dead or jail, but I beat it smooth. 0141 up like Glasgow, my Rangers popping, shoot Jack Harlow. Could've got nicked outside of cargo, me and bro playing past the parcel. Got Dua Lipa, want one kiss, but the kid's unruly and heartless. Stall on her like East Street Market, cause a pack came and I had to discard it. Paint the town red if I did my brush. Flipped a brick bird, heard the cry from doves. Day in the life of a local tug, and way to country, this whip looks sus. Watch needs a flood, not my wrist in cuffs. The man them out, little diffused like plug. Big Wizzy Wolf aka Star Dog. Big bully teeth make this pit bark off. Like, I should've known better than to play outside and from a violent place. The clips load up like YouTube, robbing in hoods and a corn slaps loud with a bass. Been living zoo life wild in a concrete jungle, free all my animals cage. Life of a tug's either dead or jail, but I beat it smooth with the criminal ways. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's cold. So, one like, what was the how does the hook go?
I should have known better than to play outside from a violent place. The clips load up like YouTube, robbing in hoods and a corn slap with a bass. Been living zoo life wild in the concrete jungle, free all my animals cage. The life of a tug's either dead or jail, but I beat it smooth with the criminal ways.
Okay.
It's hard.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no. Do you want to talk about like the kind of, I'd say, like almost the monopoly of life then.
Yeah.
Like, monopoly of life, yeah.
Like just from around that, surrounding that, like
Yeah.
that's like what that song's about, man. It's literally like, there's a kind of ignorance when you're living in like, you know what I mean, the ends. I don't want to say like it's self-brought because information is there now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But literally people do generally believe, especially young people believe they cannot literally get out of that. And that's what that song was summing up. When I was in that situation, it was just like, yo, there's no way out. But just, I don't know, just because I'm one of those, I'm a loner, innit? I like to be alone. I don't mind being around people, but I like to be alone. And from being alone, I just like managed to push myself out of that mind state, out of that mentality and stuff like that. And then get to a point where I'm like, all right, I can talk about that now. You know what I mean? From the other side, you know what I'm saying? That's
it. Coming through with the message, like
man. Yeah.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of things would you do to kind of help you like move forward?
Once again, it was the whole being alone stuff. Like it was also just trying to figure out who I am as a person, because like, you know, like what is it? There's so much identity kind of things. Like you could be someone else, you know what I mean, at any point and stuff like that. But once you're just by yourself and like figure out, all right, this is who I want to be, this is what I want to do kind of thing. I don't care about what's going on. That's what I needed to do to get out of that, do you know what I mean? And to just like be here now kind of thing. So I just being alone, the whole keep being alone thing. But I'm not alone. Like you'll see me on the street, but I do like my one.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What about modern day camaraderie? I think that's the word for it.
Yeah.
Do you think people are as united in that kind of sense?
I feel like, what is it? I don't want to be one of the people that just like points at the media and stuff, trying to separate us and stuff like that. But it, you know what I mean? That is the reality of it. It does try to separate people. But like 2020 was a perfect example of people coming together. I thought that was like great. Like, do you know what I mean? Like at first it was weird, the whole like you don't sit next to me because you're coughing and shit like that. But then after a while we all banded together like because we just hate for the government and shit. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, right, you're my brethren again. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there is a camaraderie out there. I feel like you just got to find your group, you know what I'm saying? But when there is like a big crisis like that, it really did show me like, right, people can come together, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like they generally can.
Fully.
Yeah.
I rate it. Do you know your time being alone, is that why you came up with the name Young Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I was watching, like, I was watching this documentary, one of them Attenborough documentaries where he's like, there was animals and shit, and it was just about this black wolf. Like it was almost like The Revenant. I've seen it from The Revenant before, that DiCaprio figure is in.
I haven't seen it, but I know.
It was
something about the bears in there.
It's a very. There's a wild scene as well, but
Oscar winning.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely Oscar winning. He deserved that. But it was about this wolf's just like lone journey kind of thing. You have to get from one place to another, and all the trials and tribulations he was going through. And I proper resonated with that because once again I was at that position in my life. But then I used that to kind of get, you know what I mean, to the other side, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of people get lost in between. And it helped with the name as well.
They're going to have to change the joke, why the young wolf cross the road.
Yeah, exactly. Because the chicken was on the egg or something like that. I don't know. There's always a chicken in that joke, you know what I mean?
But I heard the young wolf, but one thing, what's one thing you would tell the people to let them know that it will be alright?
That it will be alright.
Yeah.
I think that it will be alright. Like, because whenever you're in, whatever you're in, it's usually a mental thing. It's never like a thing of what's happening at the time. Do you know what I mean? Because your mind blows things like into like mad proportions, isn't it? Anything small, your mind blows it up. But it usually will be fine. Anything you're going through, it usually will be fine. You just have to allow it to just go through that motion of it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it will be fine, man. Yeah, man. Don't get caught up.
Like what's like your biggest? Wait, this is the last question before I ask you that.
Yeah.
Because we have lots of people here today.
Yeah.
But the last question I'm going to ask you is, what is something you've always wanted to answer, but you've never got the chance to answer it?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I have no idea. I can't even answer that. I don't know.
Fair. Well, that's been Young Wolf.
Thank you. Nice one, man. Love, man.
One thing I would say is, cool guy. You have started your journey into music,
Yeah.
and from what you've been posting, even like you're actually taking it serious.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're finding opportunities, and it's like the networking. So, yeah. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. No, I can't ask any more questions. But yeah, thank you.
Don't
so
watch
much
my shout K to Q Radio, bro. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah,
no, that was
thank you, bro.
No, I'm going to